Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, today I want to talk about 10 ways to heal your body. I was watching Dr. Bobby Price and I put the feed in the description so that you can watch it. It's very good. And I'm going to go over it, but right now I can't go over it because my knees are still hurting. And the second thing I want to talk about is what to expect as you're losing weight with a morbidly obese person. Come on in, and when you come in, hit the like button and send a sister a super chat and join my membership. And it's really important for me to tell you all about the process. It's very important because I understand it because I've been living it for 34 months. And my name is DebraAnnMatthews, and I am laying down because my knees are hurting. They're not hurting, but they're aching because I'm in recovery mode. And so I've lost 192 pounds, and I've been working on my weight loss journey for 34 months. And my channel is called Lose Weight With Me. And what happens is um, I'm in recovery. It happens whenever you are, after you exercise. So I want to explain this because when I first got in my wheelchair, and let me say this before I say that, this channel is for people who have lymphedema, lipedema, who have knee pain, chronic pain, back pain, and all the stuff. And what I say is lose weight with me. And for those of you who don't have a weight problem, who are watching me, but you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, I want you to lose that too. So that's what I say about my channel. So, um, when I first started, and thank you, Flutter Sky. Tell me where you're calling from. I want to see who's going to be the first person to send me a super chat. And also, I want you to hit the like button. So, as you come in, please hit the like button. So, when I first started exercising, just regular exercising, and I was talking to my coach. I was like, you remember when you first started exercising with me? He said, I used to have you do a lot of finger work, just getting me ready. And even back exercising then, even when I started going to the pool, when I came home, I couldn't do nothing but come to bed. Nothing. My muscles were just waking up, and they were just getting used to moving, because at that point I had a mobility problem because my knees no longer worked properly. They ached, they hurt, and I was bone on bone. Now, I went to one orthodontist. They gave me one knee shot, but when I met Josh, he gave me two. And I told him my knees keep hurting again. He said, if they hurt again, come back, I'm gonna give you another one. And so he gave me one 6 month shot and one 30-day shot. And he was on that tip. He came in, oh, you had to get the weight loss surgery. I was like, what's your name? I was like, hush, I'm not getting the weight loss surgery. Even though I had been approved for it, I had decided I was gonna get it. And it was only after another year, like the third year, I decided I was gonna get it. But at that time, I was still not understanding how to do something when you're desperate. If you're desperate to lose weight, put in the comments, I am desperate. And as I began to walk again, and as I began to know that I needed to get off of sugar and then ultimately salt, and then as I began to do my walks, I used to start walking around the building, like in the gym on Tuesday and Thursdays. And then it's been 34 months. So how many years is that? 1 year is 12, 2 years is 24. So almost 3 years is 36. So it's 34 months. And now, so for a long time, my coach Jasmine, she would ask me, what do you have to do today? And I'd be going wherever I'm going to go. So she wouldn't do exercises that would wear me out. But I also regularly go to physical therapy. So I haven't been this year, but when I went last year, I stayed maybe 2 months or maybe 3 months because I asked them to keep me as long as they could. And what I asked them to do is let me practice my standing. So they did a lot of ankle work, leg work, knee work, um, back core and back. And in addition to them doing it, I was swimming in the pool. I was working with my regular personal trainer, and I was going to the pool and going to physical therapy. And so that's why you can always go to physical therapy. That's something that if you can't do anything else, go to physical therapy. Ask your doctor to send you to physical therapy because while you're on the healthy side, they will justify. If you have knee pain, back pain, hip pain, even if you're just obese, fat, what's the other word for obese? Overweight, go to physical therapy because something bothering you. It's your back, it's your ankle, it's your joints. Whatever you got, ask your doctor to send you to physical therapy. Sometimes you can go to physical therapy and they will send your doctor's orders and get you the prescription that you need. Sometimes physical therapists have mailed me canes to my house, walkers to my house, canes to my house. They're like, and I just looked up and they didn't even tell me. They just sent them. So what I want to do is I want to encourage you, and I want you to understand that even though I was doing sometimes the basics of exercises, when I started going swimming, moving, I would sleep. My classes would be in the mornings. I would sleep for 4 or 5 hours or 3 hours because I had my home care workers stay 4 hours. So I would sleep for 3 of those hours. I'm talking about knocked out, can't move, dead. Now today I drove to my exercise class and then I did some errands, but then I got out of my car because I drove my car, and at 12 o'clock, my class was from 8 to 9. By 12 o'clock, my body had enough. I had to lay down. So the man came and fixed my wheelchair, and I'm like in the bed. I'm like, look, my body needs to lay down. And it's 4:32, and my knees are still aching. That's called the recovery period. Because now my coach, I get out of my car, I can walk. It takes me 2 sets of 13.5 counts to get to my starting place so I can do my walking. And I can walk in 44 steps around the building where it used to take me 109 steps. But my coach got these bright ideas to be giving me this stuff that's hard because I told him I want to learn to squat. So now he's trying to get me to bend my knees. And just for me to stand up and bend my knees, I'm scared. Or it hurts. Oh, it don't hurt, but I'm just scared. And I'm scared because my knees used to hurt. So anything that used to hurt you, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna do the same thing that hurt. So I have to get past that. Now the other thing, I had already told my other coach, I said I wanna do floor exercise. I said, Coach, can I get on the floor? So he'll have me get on the floor so I can practice if I fall. He's like, if you fall, I want you to know you can get up. Because one of the times I couldn't get up, I was at church. So I was with his mom. His mom said, let me call Storm. She's like, Deborah needs you to help her. She can't get up. So he came to church and got me up. Good evening. Good evening. Y'all come on in. Hit the like button. I only have people, why y'all can't hit the like button for a sister? Y'all know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to explain my weight loss process. And somebody sent me a super chat. And somebody joined my membership group. It's really fun over there. I have about 10 or 15 new videos for y'all to watch that people don't know. Like I tell you how much I weigh on the videos, all the stuff. So you better join that membership group, y'all. It ain't but $9.99 a month, okay? So I really wanted to tell you that when you start working out, if you don't have a personal trainer, when you're exercising, just know that you're going to be exhausted. Even when I used to walk and I used to do Zumba, when I got home, at that time I used to food prep all the time. I heat up the food, eat it, and go straight to bed. Do not pass go. And it's absolutely normal. And I don't feel like I don't have energy. It's just that after I exercise, my body has to rest. Now, I make sure I have my water, and I'm excited because I lost 15 pounds last month, okay? And I may have lost more weight. I just know the last 3 weeks, I lost 15 pounds. And 1 week I lost 0.6 pounds. That was the week I had a lot of engagements. But when I went home for the funeral, I only gained 1.2 pounds. So I was good. So this month, I'm telling you right now, thank you. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. I am keeping now I have to eat protein. My coach was like, and you gonna eat some protein? I started to go give me some fried chicken. But I'm gonna get up when my knees start hurting. I'm gonna get up and I guess I'm gonna go cook something. I don't know. I don't know about all that cooking stuff. But baby, I know I'm gonna have some salad. And I know that I have some watermelon that's seeded watermelon. But baby, I got that salad over there. Baby, ow. Tomorrow, Friday, I gotta see. I gotta see how much weight I lost. Ow. Because tomorrow I'm going swimming. And then we have our our monthly luncheon at the brewery. I forgot the name of it, but anyway. So I gotta be mindful. That's the game, honey. All the game is to be mindful. I had a business luncheon at the Mexican restaurant yesterday, and when I ate that lunch, I ate a little bitty salad for dinner. So my goal is to eat one. My body feels like having one meal a day and a salad in the evening, and that's it. And that's what I'm gonna eat. So thank you, Lisa. My name is spelled Debra, but I know sometimes if you voice it, it'll spell my name like that. But thank you. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Mbimbola. Y'all let me know what state y'all coming from. So, like right now, I'm getting ready to go to the um I'm getting ready to go to the Obesity Coalition Conference in Washington D.C. They gave me a scholarship, but I still have to pay for one more ticket because I need to buy 2 tickets. How many of you all fly and buy 2 tickets? And then I need to prepare wheelchair transport, and that wheelchair transport is either $150 or $400, and so I have to raise that money, and then because they have activities all day and all night. Hey Chicago, then I have to stay an extra night, and that's only $193. So what I figured out is if 50 people send me, cash at me $20, I can do it. Hey Philly. I've been to Chicago about 2-3 times, maybe 4 times. I've been to Philadelphia one time, but I can't wait to go back to Philadelphia. I went to the Liberty Bell, and I stayed in New Jersey and went through all those little parishes in New Jersey. But Philadelphia was nice. I went to the University, Temple. Back in those days, we didn't have food carts down here. They have a whole lot of food carts in by the university, and they gave you a whole lot of food. So I'm gonna have to sit up and tell y'all about it. Y'all gotta bear with me, but I'm gonna try to sit up because my knees, when my knees hurt, I just have to press them against the bed. But I want to talk to y'all briefly about 10 tips, well, however many I can remember, that help you to self-heal by Dr. Bobby Price. If you look in the comments, then Dr. Bobby Price is in the first tagline in the description. I'm going to start sharing the links with y'all because in terms of health, and that's why when I come back from the obesity conference, I want to do something special for people who are obese and overweight. And if you are, go ahead and you can email me and let me know that you would like to be a part of the program. My address, my email is in the description. And if you want to donate, just the Cashapp or Venmo is in there, or the address if you want to send me something. And I shout out to Habibi. She's in Atlanta, in Lawrence, Georgia. She's mailing me. She said, your package is going to get here today or tomorrow. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I'm so thankful because people have been donating. I raised, $700 last week. because the beauty school gave me $500, and then I went to a summer fest and raised $90. And then the people in the line dance class and everything, they sent money. That was like 100. Like everybody sent 25 or 20. Some two people sent 10. In fact, I gave somebody $10, and I guess they saw the video and then they gave it back. And I was like, oh, thank you. So I thank God for that. And I ask for your continued support, because y'all know the way my disability check is. I ain't running money. And but it's a time for us to go and really learn. What's amazing is that last year wasn't the time for me to go, but this year was the time for me to go. And it's going to be so good. The topic is going to be so wonderful. And so I'm going to sit up, and I'm going to sit up. Hold on a second. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Ow, 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 ow. Whoo, child. Let me tell you something. And yesterday I was in a business session on public relations, and there was this black dermatologist right here in Nashville. Oh, thank you. Whoo, child. Well, Dal. Oh, thank you, Dal. Dal is one of my moderators. Thank you, Dal. I appreciate you for being a moderator, gal. We got what you said. I got my boots on the ground, but right now they hurting, child. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Oh, let me tell y'all while I'm waiting to do that. Okay, so I get my wheelchair from New Motions. So let me tell you how them people be acting. So I talked to like a supervisor last time, and then every time I try to ask for a supervisor, they never let me have one. So then finally, I called like at 5:47, and they gave me the supervisor's name, her information, and then they also gave me the name of the sales department. So, because I was like, y'all never let me talk to the sales department. Oh, I hope I can get my hair colored this week, y'all. And so I really kind of wore a dress in hopes that Coach wouldn't be having me do no hard stuff. Forget that, because he had me do the hard stuff. He don't be thinking about what I'm talking about. That ain't why I wore dresses. But when I can wear my shorts, then I really be excited about getting on the floor. But as long as, I told him, as long as my business ain't showing, I'm all right. So but I trust my coach. You know what? I'm a person who was molested, so I think it's so beautiful that God has placed men in my life who are helping me in the most vulnerable areas. And, they are treating me like a sister, or like a daughter, or like a sister. And they are teaching me. And see, that's what I'm telling y'all. This is the problem. Now, ladies, don't be crying. You all been crying your whole life. This your trauma. You be wearing it right here. What? When Jesus already told you he was your daddy. Jesus already told you pure. Dry your tears up. Now, you can cry, but don't cry all night. Just cry, but dry your tears up. Put your big girl panties on and know that God got you. You don't have to be sad no more. You don't have to give that situation no more power or attention, okay? What you got to do is walk by faith and not by sight. The society, once you understand the reason that you got that on your mind all the time, is because you hear talk shows and you hear people talking about it so much that it's debilitating you. I'm not, now, of course, probably if you all are like old like me, you probably been to counseling, done all the other stuff. But what debilitates you is your trauma in here, like these lemons. Bow, 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 bow. That's your trauma. Baby, it's time for trauma healing. Now, if you can't handle what I just said, you need to get off my channel, because this channel for grown people who got their boots on the ground, got their big girl panties on. My big girl panties drying. Look, I got to get me some more big girl panties, and they putting them on sale. Every time I put in my cart, they put them on sale, which is good. And I tell you, I'm excited about this weight loss. If I keep my mind on my weight loss and my weight loss on my mind, I can do it. My goal is to lose 5 pounds. 5 pounds this week. And my wheelchair has broke all summer, so I ain't been able to move like I want to. But see, I got my apple. It's got some spots on it, so I gotta take my. I don't have some scissors. Now, what happened to my purple scissors? What happened to my stuff, y'all? I live by myself. Where my purple scissors at? I mean, my purple knife. Where is it? My little purple knife. Where is it? Only person had it was me. But where is it? I don't know. So I can't get an attitude when something I did. Let me show you. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles of water in my bag. Oh, grapefruit. See, I got a spoon, some napkins. I got my necklace. Ooh. I took it off when I was like, getting ready to go to bed. I got some. These are support me in what I'm trying to do. Hey, you're awesome. Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh, doll, thank you. Well, doll, if you go now, doll, now look here. I know you're a moderator now, but you're gonna need to support the sister, girl. Cashapp, you know I'm trying to get to DC to the Obesity Conference. Hook a sister up, or else have like tell your supervisor about me, or tell the people at your church about me, and show them. Say, look here, help that sister out. I even have my address if somebody wants to send a check from your business, do that. And then, if you want me to do something to exchange my donation, let me know. My Cash App is DebraAnnMatthews. It's in the description. DEBRA. It's going to say, let me write it for you, because that's the name of my resume business. Okay? Thank you, dog. Hook the sister up. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. Okay, let me tell y'all about new motions first. So, when the man... pin my Cash App. I can't do it until after the video is over. Then I can go in and put it in there. Because, but you can look in the post. Because it's there too. After the video is over, then I can go back and make comments with y'all. This is the thing. New Motions, they're a wheelchair company. But when they come to look at my wheelchair, he'll ask me, well, what's wrong with it? Am I a technician? No, I'm not. And then... like, there was one thing that plugs into the wheelchair, but I ran over it, so it's a little bit off. He could fix it just so I could plug it in there, but he won't do that. And then, when he comes, he'll say, ain't nothing wrong with it. I said, okay. I said, well, can you bring it in the house? And when he tried to bring it in the house, then it don't work. And then he was like, when he put the arm, about the new arm thing, he was like, the wheelchair ain't been plugged up? No, because... you wouldn't fix the other electrical thing. So you said use this one for both of them. Well, how can I use both of them in one space? One of them is in the garage and one of them is in this living room. So I called and I reported to his supervisor, and I told her, I said, he does not come to fix my wheelchair. He'll tell me stuff like, I got another man who got to go to the doctor. Oh, I don't have to go to the doctor? And then when he come, they will say, well, he don't have enough time to evaluate your wheelchair. That takes 45 minutes. And I told him, I said, I'm not a wheelchair expert. He asked me what's wrong with it. I was like, the driver said that these wheels need to be replaced, and you didn't even say that, because he don't even check my wheelchair. All he do is ask me what's wrong with it, and then he orders the part based on that. Now, that ain't right. And another thing is, they won't let me speak to the sales team. I was like, I just need to talk. Because if I think I know what's wrong with it, why can't I talk to the sales team and order the part? No, they got to send a sales guy out here, because then that justifies them billing my insurance. And then he said, you don't remember that the element ain't plugged in. So in either case, when he came, he was like, it's working. Because the element stopped working. And in the other wheelchair, I said, and you rolled it in? And Joel came, my neighbor came. He said, yeah, he rolled it in. I said, okay. So I plug it up, and I'll check it out after tonight, late tonight. I'll go in there and go wash my clothes and cook something. I don't know, cook some meat, because that's the thing I gotta have is meat. Or I might eat some boiled eggs. But I got some meat in the refrigerator I need to cook. I put it in the oven. In any case, he came today. But they ain't right. So I talked to the supervisor. She said she's emailing me so I can always have her direct contact. And she's making a 45-minute appointment for him to examine both wheelchairs from top to bottom. Because he does not do that. And he's like, I've been doing this for 25 years. I'm not questioning your ability. I need you to explain to us so that we know what's going on. But Joey, he took the element. He was like, because he worked at train. He a machine person. All these people in this town live in. They operate helicopters, airplanes, machines. In the military, they're truck drivers, they're mechanics. So he's gonna take the cord that, like this part right here, it came off, it's stripped. He gonna see, he got a machine that's gonna tell him which one of these little strips is wrong, and he gonna fix it. And then when we go back into the garage and find the other element that plugs into the wheelchair, he gonna tap 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 and make it whole to fit it, because that's the only thing wrong with it. And so that's just such a blessing. And he, he's retired from Train. Train, they make air conditioners. Like your air conditioner in your building probably came from Train. And so, I mean, like I took him. So that's that on that. But with me not having my wheelchair, I had my manual wheelchair and it broke too. The wheel broke off of it, but Paul came after he got off his 12-hour shift and fixed it. He said, if it pop off again, just call me back. I think when it goes over like 100, all these little grooves in the buildings and at the end of chairs and stuff, at the end of the doors, I think that makes it pop off. But when they try, especially if I start sitting in and somebody's pushing me. So we got that straight. And he gonna say, you need to get somebody to help you. You gonna help me? Well, don't talk about it. It bees like that sometimes, okay? And so I just want to tell y'all that. And I'm frustrated, but I talk to the people. And when you talk to them, you don't have to be rude. I talk to them and let them know. Let them know what I'm going through and how I'm feeling. And it's not right. And she was like, well, I'm going to give this to his supervisor. His supervisor needs to know how he treat me when he come here. Because your job is to educate and assess and repair wheelchairs. That's it. That's your job. Not to tell me how busy you are. I don't care. Not to tell me you got to go somewhere else. I don't care. And your job is to thoroughly assess my wheelchair each and every time you come. Because they will not let me talk to nobody else to get my part. Because we could cut out the middleman if that be the case. Okay? And now that all of these, when I'm on Nextdoor on my Facebook group, all of these technicians, and they're like, if you need something, let me know. If you need some help, let me know. And sometimes they don't come. Sometimes Joy don't come. It was on Mother's Day when I had called him. He said, yeah, but I couldn't come. It was Mother's Day. I understand. But somebody will come. Anyway, let me talk to you about Dr. Bobby Price. He has a book that's called Education Over Medication. And I've actually been in lots of his sessions because April Smith, she's good friends with him. And he's cool. It's hot, but I'm cold now. So come on in. Let me know where you're calling from, what state you live in, and all that good stuff. And what did I do with that thing? I was just going to see. Let me see it. Oh, there it is. I was just going to see if I could. Oh, I think it's one right here. Yes, ma'am. And it says, lose weight with me under my name. But that's exactly it. DebraAnnMatthews. Yes, ma'am. That's it. I was going to, yeah, that's exactly it. See how it's DebraAnnMatthews. That's Cashapp, and that's my Venmo. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Put one under here and one right there. Thank you so much, doll. That's it. And so I really want to get my hair dyed this weekend. So I don't know if I can. They're not going to be using bleach at the altar. So ain't no sense in me going because my hair going to look just like it looked when I got it done at the beauty school. But J.C. Penney's, they're like $175. That's a lot. That's going to touch in my car no money. But the best beautician in Clarksville is Demisha Hyman. So she's awesome. She's expensive. She worked every dime. But so I did inbox her to see if she had an appointment. Okay. If you go to the description in my description, you'll see Dr. Bobby Price and the link. Click on the link and you can see all about how to get the book in his description. Education over medication. Okay. Let me tell you some of the things he talked about. There's 2 ways I think this is going to help you. It's so powerful. And he has a iHeart food box. So y'all, somebody buy that food box and send me one too. Okay, because he has a farm. He used to be a pharmacist in a hospital. And when he started, he lived in Japan and lived in other places in the world. And he himself, well, he had high blood pressure at 21. So he started telling the people, because a lot of times when you're black and we go somewhere, we're going to ask the black farmer. We don't care who you are. And in a hospital, they think he's a doctor. So people would ask him. I mean, he is a doctor. He's a doctor of pharmacy. And they would ask him, and he would write on a notepad, eat vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds or something. And then he got good results. They'll ask him, my friend that lost all that weight, what are you doing? So he quit that job because he can't stand behind all them pills. So what he says is detox activates healing. These are 10 natural ways to activate healing. He was like, before we ate this food, oh, Darlene, hey. Before we ate this food that we eat, we knew how to activate healing with the food we ate. So one thing that he calls, I love this, a digestive rest is a 48-hour fast. And that helped me get off of sugar. Well, for me, I was listening to another expert doctor, and she was saying when you're obese, a 36-hour fast, like 36, 12-hour eat window and 24-hour fast, then 12-hour eat window and 36-hour fast. I did that for a week. I almost fell out. So my coach was like, Debbie, you can't not eat. And you know why? Well, I was telling him what I was gonna do, and he'd get on the chalkboard and write out all the stuff. I'm like, Coach, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm 36, 12, 24, 36. And then I'm like, Coach, I don't feel good. They say I can't go to physical therapy because I'm about to fail out. Like I just like got so sleepy because I was hungry, I guess. I don't know. But he's like, don't do that. I told you. I'm like, I don't listen well. People who talk a lot don't listen well. So especially when I have something in my mind I want to do. But I don't mind eating. You know, I'm cool on that. So I'm gonna tell you what to say. When you take a digestive rest, it decreases waste. It releases the waste. Like the waste out of your body. It takes away the heavy metals. And it also decreases mucus in our body. And the reason we have mucus, Dr. Bobby don't eat meat. We have mucus because we eat meat. Okay. But it increases the circulation of your body. Your body parts gonna circulate. That's why drinking all this water, it helps your body circulate. It's like the percolate. And then it helps your lymphatic system. It increases your lymphatic system working better. And it also helps your skin system. When you give your body a deep digestive rest, it helps a skin is an organ. It helps everything in your body to work well. And it helps take the toxins out of your organs, your kidney, your pancreas, your liver. And he also said, oh, this was so powerful. He also said, It stimulates stem cell growth. And he said, when you take his cacao chocolate, you can make it into a tea or you can eat it. Oh, thank you, doll. It will help. Thank you. I appreciate that. See, now I'm working on the transportation and then the hotel. So I'm working on that. And whenever, if you never, especially when you go up north or out west, there are always surprise fees that you don't know about. And sometimes there'll be up to $200 or $300 worth of surprise fees that they don't tell you about in none of the advertisements. They're like, surprise! There might be a $60 a day parking fee. There might be an extra special you're in DC fee or Maine. It happened when I was in Maine. I was like, Daddy, can you send me $250? It costs that much more. I had money, but I didn't have that extra money because I had the money for everything that we were supposed to pay for. Because once you go to conferences, once you get there, everything that you need is paid for. They may have dinners, you might be on your own, but sometimes you have so much lunch, you can't eat no dinner. That's how it was. And girl, we used to be eating breakfast, eating big lunches at the resume conferences, and by dinner time you'd be like, "Ooh, child, I don't eat no more." So he talks about cacao chocolate, which is chocolate. Real chocolate is cacao. It don't have no sugar in it, but it tastes okay, but it don't taste good. Like dark chocolate, it's okay. But he said that when you eat the cacao, the dark chocolate, it stimulates stem cell growth. That your joints, your whatever's going on can grow itself. And I have to thank Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan for that, because I remember he died, but he had been getting something with stem cells that helped him, and she was doing them stem cell commercials. So modern medicine is helpful, but just know that their real purpose ain't for you to be healthy. It's for them to make money off of you. And he said regular movement. And I like to, for those of us who are obese, working on our weight, I want you to use the word exercise and movement. If saying the word movement makes you feel better, I want you to use that. You may be stressed out over the word exercise. Somebody in my weight loss group on Facebook, it's called Women Helping, it's not mine, it's Michelle's. It's called Women Helping Women to Lose Weight. She was like, don't you get tired of exercising? And you only get tired of exercising, you don't want to do it. And so you get tired, I get tired. I don't want to squat down like that. My coach told me I do it. I'm like, Coach, I'm scared. I don't want to do that. But I was up 3 hours in the morning. I laid down at 5 o'clock. But I still got up. Well, I did. I got up at 6:15. Then I got back up at 6:30. Then I got back up at 6:45. And then I left this house at 7:18. I had to drive myself to the coach. I was in the car at 7:38. I drove up in the building at 8:01. He came out at 8:04. But I wanted to do it. Regular movement, sleep, and cacao. I might wake up in the middle of the night, but when I get home, after I get through doing whatever, I'm going back to this bed. And that also synonymous with, and I'm working on calming down. Tomorrow I got my my water exercises, and now that they can't get me to my 7:30 exercise, or they choose not to because their new system, I'm gonna just go to 1 hour exercise on Fridays, which is good because last Friday I was exhausted. I said I worked hard in this 1 hour, but she had new exercise. She had us jumping up and everything for like an hour or 45 minutes, but I was wiped out. And then 8:32. What time they come and get me? 8:30 to 10. Okay. Then we have our lunch, and so from 10 or 11 to 12, I'll bring my stuff. I'll probably bring my computer. And then after that, I'm coming home and I'm getting in the bed. But Saturday, I have a long day. 2 long things, and maybe 3. But he also talked about how correcting deficiencies were going to help you heal your body. Now, this is why, pay attention now, y'all. Now, one thing he said, okay, if you're iron deficient, you have to be mindful what they're giving you for different situations. You know, remember back when we were kids, we would hear our parents say, girl, or our parents' friends say, girl, I gotta take my nerve pill. What is that? Something to help you deal with anxiety? What will help you deal with anxiety is going outside and looking at the trees, going to the park, going to the walk, sitting on the porch. Okay? Iron deficiencies. Some people, you're fatigued or you're cold all the time. Iron deficiencies. Take food with iron in them. Take food with iron in them. Magnesium. Now, I do have magnesium pills, and I be forgetting to take them. I took them in the middle of the night the other night, but magnesium. And then it's the food, I got this from a holistic doctor. Okay, vitamin D, vitamin B12, vitamin B vitamins. And when you get your blood work, like my doctor told me, he said, you don't need to take, they were giving me prescription vitamin B, but this was a Middle Eastern doctor. But my black doctor said, you don't have a deficiency in vitamin B12, so we don't need to give you a prescription for vitamin D. He said, if you want to take some extra B vitamins, go right ahead. But you're deficient in B12 and deficient in B vitamins and vitamin K. And he said also you could have a stroke because of your deficiency in vitamin K. Where do you get vitamin K from? Kale, from vegetables, from salads and lettuce and all kind of vegetables. And also he said you can also get toxicity by eating a lot of stuff with sugar in it. Could cause a stroke too. And I didn't know that. You can also get a stroke from sleeping with the lights on because your body needs to sleep in darkness. So I sleep with the light on a lot. And that comes from being scared of the dark when I was a kid. And so, or when I feel like I have something I need to do, I'll just sleep with the light on so I won't get too comfortable. I used to do that when I was younger. I'll sleep on the floor because you need to get up and get this work done. But I'm like, turn that light off, gal. Your body, your brain needs to shut down. So anytime there's light in the room, like this thing that you plug yourself on it lights up. That's really not good, but it's okay. Kidney, liver, and heart issues can be a result of a deficiency in vitamins, like nutrients that your body needs. And he was like, all of those things can cause a stroke. Now, they're not going to tell you this at the doctor, but it makes perfect sense. He also said that unresolved traumas, healing from unresolved traumas, that you're so attached to your disease or what happened to you. You always talk, anybody you meet, that's the first thing you tell them. And some of that, it ain't so much that you're still hurting by it, but you haven't learned, and our parents taught us this, you don't speak about things that are not polite, that are not neutral. Some of you want that response. You want to argue, you want pity, you want somebody to feel sorry for you. You, all of the above. But the thing is, or you don't feel valuable, so let me tell you why I'm not valuable. Or you don't want to be encouraged. You just want to always have your sad story. But I'm gonna tell you something about me. And I'm gonna tell people like, oh, we're gonna be friends. I'm like, we could be friends. But I'm gonna let you know something about me. I don't really do that negative story to all of that. I don't really do all of that. Somebody don't try to tell me about the demons and the witchcraft and the pornography. Don't tell me nothing about none of that stuff, because I don't want to hear it. Because it's not necessary for us to talk about the evils for you to be able to tell about Jesus, or for you to be able to live in this world. Because the power of your tongue is so important. And so he talked about doing shadow work, disconnecting from the wound work, family trauma, church trauma. And see, every time you hear something on social media, it ain't time for you to adopt that slogan, church hurt. It's foolishness. I wish Jesus would have been adopting what they were saying. In the Old Testament, God was serious about, they was like, when I was listening to Judges today, when the people got the strength from Samuel, they was like, our God Baal gave us Samuel, because they asked his wife if you get us to tell him why he's so strong, we'll give you 13 or 16 gold coins or something, or 16,000, a lot of stuff like that. But the thing is, you ain't got to trump on that. Who you serve, the father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's all you need. You don't need all that other stuff. You don't need to follow Kirk Franklin. You don't need to follow all of these people who doing things that's not appropriate. We can like his songs and all that, but we don't need to quote what T.D. Jakes doing. We don't know who that man serve. Okay? You need to be worried about who you serve. All that unnecessary talking about stuff like that, what is it doing to help you in your life? Nothing. Just talking out the side of your neck. Like James Brown saying, talking and talking and he said talking and ain't saying nothing. Man, that's a cool. When I heard that song, like, Daddy, you heard this song by James Brown say talking ain't saying nothing? What? Stop it. The Bible tells you about, he said emotional, mental, and spiritual traumas. The Bible tells you to be beautiful like the women of old who placed their trust in the Lord, who were not easily offended. That woman said, somebody talk about your wig being upside down. You don't go to church for 3 weeks. Gal, come on back, put that wig on and praise the Lord. You got to get, and when I say get over that, I mean, let me tell you something. I got some stuff that blow your mind. Do you hear me? You ain't even ready for that. But guess what? How fat I'm going to get? That's what I told the Lord. I was like, Lord, how fat I'm going to get? And another thing, I want y'all to understand this. The reason my legs got fat like that is because I have lipedema. What that means is that when I got to perimenopause, like before I'm going to hit menopause, my body just, boom, gave these fatty tissues. And, you know, I never even went to the doctor. I don't know. I ain't tell nobody. I don't know what's going on with me. But now, I understand. Okay. But it's all good. It's all good. But what I am going to do is I told Jesus a long time ago, Jesus, if you can't help me, who going to help me? Who going to help me? Who can I turn to? Who can I run to? Okay? Now, this is what Dr. Bobby Price said, which I thought was wonderful. You can't hold on to trauma and want to be healed. I have a friend, when I met her, we were just talking about, she was saying how beautiful I was saying how beautiful she was. And no matter what I said, she just would not receive encouragement. And I said to her, you don't want to be encouraged. Because you just want to hold on to your trauma right there. Wear it like I'm wearing this necklace. And I'm going to tell you, if you that kind of person, you can leave my channel, because over here, we don't do that. Over here, we walk by faith, not by sight. Over here, we believe in, Frosty the Snowman, the Seven Dwarfs, Cinderella, Cinderfella. We believe in all of that. We believe in hope, okay? We believe in all of that. We believe we can fly. We believe in all of that. Because that's how you get there. That's how you get there. We believe in Jesus of Nazareth. Jesus, the Son of God. We believe in Emmanuel. And we got to start calling the name of the Lord. They got all kind of names for him all through the Bible. His people had. We got to call them names right there. Okay? And so, that's very important. And I just hope that you look in the comments and get that information and be encouraged. And I'm going to tell y'all, what helped me heal my food addiction, which I'm still addicted to food, but my sugar addiction is is listening to educators talk about health and wellness and nutrition. That helped me. And once I learned something, and I keep trying, I don't give up. Okay? And, I was so excited last Friday. I was like, should I wake up and get on the scale first? I'm like, nah, I'm not. No. I tell my coach, because I'm not an overachiever. He's like, yes, you are. But I'm excited about, really. Let me see. I got my bathing suit right there. I don't know where my black shorts. I could find my black shorts. I could wear my black and white polka dot dress with my black shorts. Or I could wear them burgundy pants with my burgundy and black and white. I guess that do go together. But I could do that. And then I don't have to worry about it because I'm tired. And you know what else too? I was looking at ordering groceries, and my coach told me, "Bon appetit." Yep, I'm gonna eat my salad. My coach told me, I was like, "Coach, I'm eating about $20 worth of canned food." He said, "Don't buy it unless you're gonna eat it." And honestly, why do I go get food boxes all the time? Why? Hey, Rapson. Hi, I said hi to you. Do I feel like I'm a star? That I have a scarcity mentality? Part of it is because they were saying collect food because we're gonna have a food shortage. But the other part is, Deborah, you don't even eat spaghetti sauce. So why you got 50 cans of tomato sauce up in here? Why? Why? So Miss Deborah gonna have to get some of that food away, baby. I got a freezer full of food, meat and vegetables and fruit. Frozen fruit. So I just kind of was looking at ordering just the filler things I need. Like I need some more yogurt because I bought like 5 and then but I'm about 7 and I just need some more. Okay, this is what I need. I need some more olive oil. I need some 3 cases of water because I bought 2 cases this month, so that did good because normally I buy 1 case. I need oranges, apples, grapes, blueberries. I bought water enhancer, so that's good. Asparagus, maybe. I got to think, am I going to eat it? I need some more spinach and ginger. And I'm going to get some lemon so I can do this. Put lots of lemon in this container and drink it with water. I need some more. Let's see. I need some more smoked paprika. I don't know if I ever had any smoked paprika. The brand of yogurt is non-fat yogurt. And it's not the brand, it's the kind of yogurt. Non-fat yogurt. Don't buy. My coach said don't buy the fruit in there because they add extra sugar. So buy fresh or frozen fruit like blueberries, strawberries, whatever you want to put in it, and then plain Greek yogurt. So I buy non-fat Greek yogurt or Greek yogurt, and sometimes they don't have that. I might get non-fat vanilla. That's the best. Any brand. I get whatever brand's on sale, or I'll show you when I buy it again because I don't know off the top of my head. I'm gonna buy fish in the can, salmon in the can, tart cherry juice. I'm gonna buy some. My sister's coming, so I'm gonna get her some tart cherry juice in bottles like this so that she can take home and her husband can try it because that's good for you. Some pecans and yogurt and some peppers because I got some ground chicken. I saw this thing. I could take the ground chicken and hollow it out and stuff the chicken in there like that, then cut it so it'll cook it around the chicken like that. So just a few things because I got a lot of vegetables, I got a lot of meat, I got a lot of chicken and things like that. So I'm going to work on that. But I am supposed to interview Michelle at 6:30 Central Time, so please come back and join me. And so just keep me in prayer. Please support what I'm trying to do. Please consider joining my membership. If you are interested, if you are 100, 200, or 300 pounds overweight and are interested in a future weight loss program with me, please, with me and my coach, Coach Storm, please email. My email address is in the comments. So, take care of that. I'm thinking about a 4-week program and some 1-day programs, but we want to get the community involved. We want to get the corporations involved to help us promote weight loss. And the thing, really, honestly, to tell you the truth, the first thing we're going to do, we're not even going to talk about weight loss. We're not going to talk about anything except things that you probably don't even think about because you're so stressed out because you desire to lose weight. So we're going to talk about those types of things. We're going to talk about nutrition. And we're going to just move a little bit. And we're going to talk about mindset. And the thing that's cool to know, everybody has to work on their mindset to do anything. It's not something that just fat people got to work on. We have to do the same thing that every human being has to do. This society has stressed us out so much, blaming us for being fat, blaming us for eating McDonald's. Sometimes people go, oh, that's all the food steps. White people, most people who are on food stamps more than anybody, I don't even qualify for food stamps. I wish I did. The kids used to be like, Miss Deborah, we wish you had an EBT card. Then we go get some snacks. I said, baby, I do too. I do too. Bye, bye. Okay. So, you know, I had lost over 100 pounds before I could honestly say that weight loss was for me too. Well, I could feel that weight loss for me too. And I'm still over 400 pounds right now. And weight loss is for me too. Improving your health is for me too. And that's the thing. When I talk with my Michelle Pettis, she teaches us that you can still lose weight and still get sick. So what's the real issue? The real issue is health. The real issue is stress and anxiety. And what's the answer? Hope in Jesus Christ. And also understanding his food. He's got the whole world in his hand. 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 You've got to get yourself a song, get yourself a poem, get yourself a mantra. And you've got to go out and see God's world. Go out and look at God's grass. Okay? He got you and me, sister, in his hand. Go out and look at God's trees. Go look at God's water. I went on the walk with the Equity Alliance, and it was beautiful. And I was in my wheelchair, but I was rolling on the river. And I was so happy to have seen that new part of the water. And so it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Zumba is coming up. Line dancing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's a new Chicago step in line dance class. It's on next Tuesday at the hotel down the street, downtown Clarksville. I might go to that just to check it out. In order to heal yourself, you got to move mentally and physically. And you got to become aware of yourself. I'm becoming aware of myself. Aware of myself. And the more I become aware of myself, the more I'm doing it. And I didn't even know I was doing it. I said in my weight loss school, I said, I want to believe that I can lose weight naturally. Michelle said, you are losing it naturally. I said, I am? She's like, yeah, you are. Okay. Because some of you think you can only lose weight if you take a shot and then you take pills. Now, my coach's program, and then when I drop that 50 pounds, this helps. I got to get some more of this because, you know, the way my Social Security check's set up, they be wanting the mortgage paid. But this helped me drop 50 pounds. Well, I was 33 pounds with this and just 33 pounds. But I haven't been taking it because I don't have enough of it. And so, isn't that a crazy reason not to take it? And then I take this sea moss, which I got from Crunchy Depot. I got to call them. So I told her every month I'm going to buy something from her. She got me that lavender soap. Baby, will you take a bath with some pure soap? Bye-bye. Oh, it's beautiful. I got to call her. I got to go by there. And I'm going to have to drive my car and go by there and pick up. I said, I can give you $20 every month. Give me something. Put me something together. So that's why she gave me this sea moss. And this is minerals to help you mineralize your body so that you don't get cramps in your body. And so, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I want you to be blessed. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to know that the first step, okay, this is what I say. This is $1. So 75% of us are obese and overweight. So I want you to take one step. It's hashtag 34 months. That's how many months I've been exercising. Hashtag big steps. Remember when I couldn't walk so big, so I would try to walk with big steps. Hashtag chin up because it's good for your posture. Then hashtag one step. So put that in the comments. 34 months, hashtag big steps, hashtag chin up, hashtag one step. So if you're willing to give yourself one step, put that in the comments. All of us can improve. And the more, what I recommend is keep getting encouragement until you can do it. I used to go to Celebrate Recovery. They meet several times a week. That's for anything that bothers you, because Jesus is a healer, baby. And I just want to thank you for coming to my channel. I want you to thank you for those who came in and hit the like button. I'm still waiting to see who's going to send me a super chat. Thank you, doll, for sending me a cash up. I love you for that, and I thank you so much. Rapson, I want to thank you. Let's see, doll, I want to thank you so much for being a moderator. Simon, I want to thank you for coming on. And I want to thank you, Elizabeth, for coming on. And Lisa Fields, thank you for coming on. Abimbola Aliabi, thank you for coming on. And thank you for that prayer. Sayman, thank you. Fluttershy, thank you. And thank you for those who didn't hit the like button, but you're here watching. I hope what is said is encouraging to you. And we're doing this together. This channel is called Lose Weight With Me. I hope that some of you will decide to join my membership. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I realize when I do lives that I have sometimes 10, 20 people hit the like button and join the subscription. And so welcome. I want to welcome you to this channel. You can lose weight. You can increase your health, encourage your body, and you can follow your dreams. So we're getting our dreams back, okay? Okay, thank y'all. Peace and hair grease. Bye, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.